Hey, fourth grade. Okay, so let's get right down to business. So first, your pop music and your Bill Nye activities are due to me. So if you are in Mrs. O'Connor's class, they are due to me by Friday, April 3rd. And if you are in Miss Hersha's class, it is due by Monday, April 6th. Okay, so make sure that you email me those. If you've already done that, then you are all set. You don't need to worry about it. But if you haven't done it yet, now is definitely the time to go do that. All right? Because we are moving on. So we are going to be doing an experiment which is called Can You See Sound? Where we're going to try to figure out if you can actually see sound. We know that you're supposed to be able to hear sound, but can you see it? Can you see it with your eyes? Not can you see somebody making sound, but can you actually see sound, which is kind of cool. So this is going to be done through Google Forms. It's super easy. It'll take you step by step and you'll just type in your answers and that's it. And it will email me all of your answers as soon as you're done with your experiment, which is kind of nifty. So you're going to go to my website, to the fourth grade page, and there's a blue button that will say, Can You See Sound Activity? If you click on that blue button, it will take you right to the Google form. So you put in your name and an email address, maybe it's mom's or dad's, or maybe you have one set up for all of your schoolwork. Whatever the email address is, you put that in and then you click next. And it will tell you the questions, what are we trying to figure out, what materials you need, and then it will have a spot for you to make some predictions, and then it will give you all the steps that you will need for the entire experiment, and then you're going to answer a couple of questions at the end just to see were your predictions correct, did your thoughts change, were you surprised by anything, those kinds of things, okay? The whole experiment probably will take you like a half hour maybe to actually get to the Google form and answer questions and do the experiment and all of it, maybe. So it's kind of a quick experiment, but it is really cool. I know that there is a materials list in the Google form activity that you're going to do, but I just wanted to go over them so you kind of knew ahead of time, and also, because there's a couple of things that you could substitute other items with, okay? So the things you're going to need, they're all things that you should have in your house. You probably have in your house, okay? You're going to need a large bowl, so like a mixing bowl, not like a little cereal bowl, but like a big bowl, okay? One you might use to make like brownies or something. So big mixing bowl. You're going to need a piece of cling wrap. Sometimes it's called plastic wrap, sometimes it's called a saran wrap, but it's like the clear plastic wrap, okay? You're going to need a piece of that, just enough to cover the top of your bowl. You're going to need some uncooked rice. Now you only need a little tablespoon of it, so it's not like you need the whole box, but I don't want to dump all my rice out. So you just need a little bit of uncooked rice. If you don't have rice, you can use something that's similar, or you could even try taking like a piece of paper and ripping off a little piece and then balling it up into like little tiny pieces like that and get a bunch of those. So that is a substitute if you don't have rice at home, okay? So like two more things you need. You're gonna need a metal pan. So like a cookie sheet works well, or even a brownie pan works well. So something like that, you need a metal pan. You could probably even use a frying pan, but a cookie pan or a brownie pan will work best. And the last thing you need is you need 3 different spoons or utensils that are made out of different things. Okay, so I have 4 examples, but you only need 3. So you could use like a big metal serving spoon. You could use like a plastic ladle or a plastic utensil like that. You could use a silicone, which is kind of like rubbery, it bends really easy. You could use a silicone spatula or a silicone utensil, or like a wooden spoon. So see how they're all made out of different materials? That's what you need. You need 3 utensils or spoons made out of different materials, okay? Because we're going to be testing to see if material affects our results, okay? So like I said, sorry, I don't want to like bang it too much. Okay, so like I said, first you're going to be gathering your materials, then you're going to be making some predictions about what you think is going to happen. Then you'll do the actual experiment, and then you'll answer questions afterwards, and then click submit, and it will send me all your answers to your experiment. And that's it. If you are in Miss Hersha's class. You're in 4A and you're in Miss Hersha's room. Your experiment and doing it through the Google form and submitting it is due to me by Monday, April 13th. Okay? If you are in Mrs. O'Connor's class, if you are in 4B, you're in Mrs. O'Connor's room, because of Good Friday, where we won't actually have, we won't have classes, okay, because it's Good Friday, your experiment will be due Friday, April 17th, okay? So you guys have plenty of time to do your experiment, get it done, give it a try, see what happens. I hope you enjoy it. I will warn you that it will get noisy, so if you have like a little brother or sister or cousin who's staying with you, their nap time is probably not a good time to do this experiment. Same thing, you probably don't want to do it like in the middle of the night, okay? Just make sure everybody knows that you're going to be doing this experiment. It does get a little noisy. Give people a heads up before you start doing it, okay? Yeah, so I hope you enjoy your experiment. I can't wait to see what you find out and what you think. And that's it. All right? So I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you next time.